Hello dear students, I am your computer teacher Pankaj Kumar and this is the video for class 8 chapter number 3 charts in Excel 2010. In the previous class I have discussed about the functions of an operating system and types of operating system. So let us come to the today's topic. Today we will discuss the following topics: introduction to charts in MS Excel, second components of a chart, and these are the components of a chart: data series, legends, chart title, plot area, chart area, then axis, axis title, grid lines, data maker, and data label. So we will discuss about the components of a chart. Okay, introduction to chart and components of a chart. So let us come to the first topic, introduction to charts in MS Excel. Charts represent a visual and pictorial representation of data which make it easier for users to quickly understand comparisons, patterns, and relationship between the large amount of data. What is a chart? It is a graphical representation, or you can say it is a pictorial representation. It is a visual and pictorial representation of data which make it easier for the user to quickly understand comparisons, patterns, and relationship between large amount of data. So with the help of chart, we can easily understand the data and we can compare the data. We can make the relationship between large amount of data. Okay, a chart is also updated automatically with a change in data. Suppose you have created a chart in MS Excel and you want to change the data. So chart is also updated automatically according to the change in data. Chart will also change. Okay, now you can see the example of a chart. I have already created a chart in MS Excel. You can see this is the chart which I have created in MS Excel, and I will explain the following components of a chart. The first component of a chart is data series. What is a data series? It refers to the set of data values that are plotted in a chart. So you can see these are the data series. The lines which are with blue color, red color, green and purple color, these are data series. Now, next topic is legend of a chart. It is a box usually displayed on one of the sides of the chart. It identifies each data series in a chart. You can see there are some small box. Okay, here Mohan with blue color box, Sohan with red color box, Amar with green color box, and Ajay with purple color box. Four small boxes are here. It shows it is known as legend. Okay, it denotes that sky color, it denotes that sky blue color is the marks of Mohan. Red color is the marks of Sohan and green color is the marks of Amar and purple color is the marks of Ajay. So these are legend which is used to identify different marks of different person. Okay. So it is a small box usually displayed on one of the sides of the chart. It identifies each data series in a chart. Each data series is assigned a unique pattern or color to differentiate one data series from another. So you can see all the four students are having different color, dif, which which is used to identify the marks of four different students. Okay. Now coming to the next topic. Next topic is chart title. It is the heading of the chart. It is the heading of the chart and it helps the user understand what the chart represents. So here you can see what is the chart title here. The result is the chart title here. This is the title of the chart. Okay, next one. So with the help of chart, it helps the user to understand what the chart represents. I have drawn the chart, and with the help of title, we can understand what it is showing. It is showing the result of different students. Okay, result of students. Now, next one is the plot area. It is the area containing the chart axis and grid lines. Chart axis and grid lines. You can see this shaded region is known as the plot area. It contains chart, axis, and grid lines. These horizontal lines are known as grid lines. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. 0 is the origin of the chart. Okay, and the horizontal line is known as the x-axis, whereas the vertical line is known as the y-axis. So it is the area containing chart, axis, and the grid lines. Now, what is the chart area? It is the entire area containing the chart and all its elements: plot area, title, legend, and data table. So in this picture, whatever things which is present inside the chart. Okay, it contains the title also, plot area also, and grid lines also. So everything inside this chart is known as chart area, because it is the entire area containing the chart and all its elements. Okay, so you can see whatever which is contained inside this rectangle, okay, which is contained inside this rectangular box, it is known as the chart area. The entire area is known as the chart area. Okay, the entire area is known as the chart area. Now, next one is axis. You know that there are two axes in the chart, the horizontal and the vertical line that surround the plot area are called the axes, and they are used as reference points for measuring the data values being plotted on the chart. Okay, you know that the horizontal line is known as this horizontal line. You know that this horizontal line is known as the y-axis. Sorry, this vertical line is known as the y-axis, and this horizontal line is known as the x-axis. Okay, so there are two axes inside this chart. One is x-axis and another is y-axis. Okay, now next you can see axis title. It is the heading given to the x-axis and the y-axis. The titles help in understanding what is being depicted on the axis. So in this chart, you can also give heading to the x-axis. If you want to give heading, you can give heading here on the x-axis. In this area, you can give heading to the x-axis, and in this area, you can give heading to the y-axis. Okay, this is known as axis title. This is known as axis title. So you can see, suppose this is the chart, you can click on layout button. You can click on this layout button and then you can click on axis title. Okay, and suppose you want to give horizontal axis title. Okay, title below axis. that title will be, you can see this is the axis title. In the same way, you can put axis title for y axis. Okay, this is the axis title for x axis. Now, next one is the grid lines. These are the horizontal or vertical lines in the plot area, and these lines make it easier to identify the value of each data point on the chart. So with the help of grid lines, we can identify the value of each point on the chart. You can see these horizontal lines are known as grid lines. Okay, you can also create vertical horizontal lines. You can create vertical horizontal line also. You can click on this grid line option. Now, primary vertical grid lines, major grid lines, you can click here. Now you can see vertical grid lines has been drawn, and before the vertical grid lines, the horizontal grid lines were displayed. Okay, you can change the grid lines, major grid lines, minor grid lines, major and minor grid lines both. So changing from major to minor, you can see vertical from major to minor. So I have created this grid line. With the help of these grid lines, each and every value of the chart will be identified very easily. Understood? Okay. And if you don't want to give the grid lines, you can make it none. Suppose in vertical grid lines, I am making it none. Okay. So only horizontal grid lines are available in the chart. Now coming to the next topic, that is data marker. It is any symbol such as a bar, an area, or a dot or a slice used to represent a value in a chart. And what is data label? It is the title given to the data marker in a chart. So in this chart, you can give a title to the data marker. You can see, you can click on this data label, and suppose there are many options: center, inside in, inside base, outside in. You can select any one, or you can also click on more data label options. Okay, suppose you click on this center. So some values will be displayed here. So these are known as data labels. So I'm making it none. So I hope students you have understood these topics very nicely. Thanks for watching this video.